And that's the hardest part, finding a good.
Until I make that money, y'all know. All right, now this is about to go down. Okay, you gonna be in it too.
And I told you look, she spoiled.
I'm about to say I ain't afraid of cats. I used to. All right, 1, 2, 3. What's up, y'all? You're now tuned in to the Take You on a Journey podcast.
Okay.
And I'm your host, your favorite actor. And I cannot forget this one. 2025 Houston Broadway Award-winning Best Supporting Actor in a Stage Play, Titville, USA. Now, to this right of mine, I have an actress. Stop playing with her. A chef. She can cook. And one of the biggest content creators and influencers in Houston, Texas, y'all. The real Chrisette.
That was a great introduction. Thank you so much.
You know what I'm saying? I ain't even practicing. That's straight off the straight off the cuff with it. And we got a special guest. What's our special guest name? Our other special guest. Red. What's up, Red? Don't take over the interview though for me. All right, Red. So Crochet, the real Crochet. We're gonna get into this interview. But first, before we get into the interview, it's one thing we always do when we start this show off, right? I used to call it 7 minutes to get your shit off, but I call it 7 minutes to smell the flowers, to give out flowers. First off, promote yourself, show love to the people that you love, and again, promote yourself. And and again, the most important again, show some love. So this 7 minutes is strictly gonna go straight to you before we really dive into this interview. So the floor is yours.
Okay. 7 minutes.
You ain't gotta use all 7 minutes. You ain't gotta use it all.
Y'all am a little congested, so all of a sudden I started dying for 2 seconds, but it's okay. Houston's favorite BBW. Period. I was a celebrity chef. I started as a celebrity chef. I used to travel. I used to cook for people around now, major comedians, influencers, YouTubers, that good stuff. That's kind of how I got started. I was around it, and I realized, oh, I'm good at this. I can do it too. Let's see. Since then, I have been killing it out here. I actually do about everything. I've been in music videos. I have been in movies. They're not out yet. Major skits, major productions. I used to go viral. I've been to Smash Passes. I also am now an artist, but I'm like halfway an artist.
We don't do half. You're a whole artist now. You're a whole artist. Because did you put out the music?
Yeah.
Did you do the video?
Yeah.
Did you write them lyrics?
Yeah.
I think she's an artist, y'all.
I be dipping and dabbing. I will say so. I call myself a celebrity chef with multiple personalities. Because at one point I was just a celebrity chef. It depends on how you meet me. But most people know me as a comedian. You know me as an influencer. You know me as a motivator. You know me as a person that's an advocate for body positivity. You know me as someone who is confident, someone who doesn't really have a care in the world. I also am on Tubi right now. I've been on reality TV. I'm on a show called Dollhouse University. If you watch Dollhouse, you may know me for fighting. It depends, okay? I really don't be fighting. But these hands do work, okay? You know, it just depends on how you were introduced to me based on what you may know about me. But regardless, you're going to know me in some form or fashion because I'll be outside. I'll be everywhere I need to be.
Tell them your social media now. Tell them where they can find you at.
I am the real Crochet on all platforms, and on Instagram it's Crochet with 6 A's, so KRESHAAAA _
So, question about that name: did you do that on purpose with the 6 A's?
What's crazy is I've been on Instagram since Instagram started, like since I was in high school. I did. I put it that way because I felt like people always say my name Crochet. And it's not crochet, it's crochet. So I did that to elaborate it. But now I wish I would have elaborated a little bit more and maybe put like KREEE than that because people still be saying it wrong. People call me Creesha. That's not my name. My name actually has an apostrophe in it, and you can't see it on social media though. So my name is actually KRE apostrophe capital SHAI.
See, I say her name. She sent it to me so I can get it right.
Right.
I like my government. People mess it up so bad, and it's annoying. So I get it. I can't be telling all these people, man.
This must be some ghetto for real.
It's not ghetto. It's actually very spiritual. It's a spiritual name. So my real name now, if y'all do not know, even though you can go find me, it's Tyrone.
Oh.
And so they be saying Tyrone because how it's spelled. I'm like, it's Tyone. So I say, if you just take the tie off, then you got one. And then if you take the one off, you got tie. So tie one. So tie one. So I'm like, so where'd you get the tie on? Like, I'm like, if the E, you feel me?
I can see how I messed that up.
So I'm like, damn. Yeah, I'm like, Tyone, like I had an audition at the Alliance the other day, and they was like Tyone, and I just came in and told you my name is Tyone. But that's another thing. Hopefully I get a call back.
Period. And you will. We manifested it.
Period. As they say, what they say, clock it. That's the thing. I got the right finger.
Yes, clock.
Yeah, clock it. A shout out I know because you be doing a lot of content with your partner.
Yes.
And I be loving that because I'm like, damn, if only my partner would do content with me.
I ain't gonna lie, it ain't easy. My partner was not a content creator when we started. I have been doing this. I've been in this industry since 2016. So I've been doing this 10 years basically. She was not a content creator at all. And I will honestly say what's crazy is when I started doing couples content, I realized that was a completely new thing, and that's something that we had to learn together. Because yeah, I'm a content creator, but I've been doing this solo. So that couples lane, that's a different lane. I will say we had to learn it, but also when people don't understand about the couples lane is when y'all start going through stuff and y'all start having problems. Now y'all sitting there like, well, you still gonna go buy me some flowers and give them to me on this video to make it look good because that's what they want to see. And then I'm throw the flowers in trash after because I'm mad. I'm just playing. But it be like that sometimes. Sometimes that couples content actually push you more of the. Because a lot of them, be honest, people don't want to admit that content is fake. A lot of it be fake. It's not real. A lot of it's not real. How did I not know that she was gonna come in the house with 42,000 roses and we be together all day? How did I not know that? It's just so we do what we have to do, and sometimes you have to push through what you're going through to push out what y'all want to see. And it's harder being in a relationship because by myself, I could just go in the room and be mad and do some mad content.
Yeah.
You won't know I'm mad, but if I'm mad at her, honestly, truthfully, a lot of my drive came from being nobody. And a lot of people don't understand that. A lot of people look at me now and be like, oh, because I was like, I guess I was known in high school or whatever, but I was known for fighting. People don't realize that I was considered a bully, but most bullies are people who are bullied. So basically, I was just a big girl that was slapping people for calling me fat. And then, of course, I'm bigger, so So I had already had a title, I had an image, and people all assume that popularity made sense that I became a content creator, but truthfully, no. I spent most of my life feeling like I was nobody. I spent most of my life feeling smaller than everybody, feeling like I was just a fat girl that just was there. Truthfully, I got forced into content. This was never my plan. It was never my plan ever. My very first YouTube video, because I was already cooking. I was a celebrity chef already, but I wasn't even the face of my own business. I was in a 10-year relationship, and my ex at the time would basically be the person that talked to everybody. I just cooked. I hid. I wasn't confident. I wasn't nothing I am today. Me and her broke up. Their relationship ended really bad, and I basically was forced to become the face of my own business. Gotcha. And when I became the face of my own business, Dad started putting me in different rooms. I don't know if it was going through heartbreak or going through whatever I was going through, but I just felt this new person develop. Like, if I want to survive, I gotta put myself out there. I ended up getting put in a YouTube video. Big Jazz. I don't know if you know who Big Jazz is. She's a popular influencer in Houston. She's a big girl.
Okay.
She got asked to be in a YouTube video for Ronick and Funny Mike, but she wasn't feeling well, so she asked me to go instead. It was a bikini video. The thing is, I promote body positivity now, but what people don't realize is what has made me confident is the love that my fans give me to make me keep going. Because truthfully, I was not confident when I started. I hated my body just as much as a lot of people wouldn't, like a lot of people do. Like I wasn't comfortable, and I went to a bikini smasher pass in a bikini top and some shorts, and I just remember walking in, and every girl there was like size 3, and Funny Mike was there, Monique was there, and all these like funny people. And I'm a fan of them. This is my very first like ever YouTube video.
Yeah.
And I just remember feeling like I'm about to go the fuck home. I did not want to come out the restroom. I really like damn near cried a little bit, but I was like, man, I'm already here. They already seen me.
For real?
Yeah, like I really was like in the bathroom panicking. And then I went out and the video was starting, and I'm like, okay, let's just do it. Whatever. And then of course when the dudes went, everybody went down the line. And of course they had something to say about my size. And I was like, of course. So I'm like, man, I'm gonna just do what I'm known for doing. I just went down the line and roasted everybody. I just talked trash about every dude in the line. Literally, when the video got posted, 2 days later, I woke up and people were spamming me on TikTok. The clip went like 4 million views, went viral of me roasted everybody. And from that moment, people started hitting me up left and right to be in their videos. King Sid hit me up, Smooth Geo. Like every big YouTuber that was coming to Houston to do Smash Passes was hitting me up to be in their videos. So I started becoming popular to be in, like people start calling me the roast queen. I started basically being a BBW roaster in YouTube videos.
Mm-hmm.
And then I was like, I'm pulling in millions of views on y'all stuff. I need to be doing this for myself. And I truthfully, that's how I met like Kiana and Lil T. I did not audition for Dollhouse University, but since now Dollhouse season 2 is out, they love to try to like make it seem like they made us. I didn't audition for Dollhouse University. If you go back to Kiana J's videos, I was already in her Smasher Passes and I was killing her Smasher Passes. I was requested to audition for Dollhouse University. I already knew I was going to make it when I auditioned because Kiana herself asked me to audition. And I'm just going to say that because they love to say that they made us. No, I made myself and y'all just gave me a platform. I'll say that. But I came in being me. So kinda that's really what happened. I still was cooking, but I fell in love with the being on camera. Like once I started getting more confident and I realized like, dang, comedy's an icebreaker. I may not be confident in my body, but I know I can make a joke and it can make you laugh. So over time, the love that I gained from people like telling me, "Oh, I love her. Oh yeah, she's so confident. She's so this, she know that." Over time, made me confident because truthfully, I wasn't at all. Like I would roast people because I knew they was gonna say that about me. So I know you finna say, "Oh, girl, I don't want you because you big." I'm finna find everything on you to talk about before you can say that. So it was like I literally be in the line waiting my turn. Like, oh yeah, your shoes, Mister.
Oh,
Yeah,
lining them up.
I'm prepared. So when you come to you already know what I'm gonna say because I thought about it. Like,
Yeah. I'm not gonna say me and you can relate on that because I'm the smaller frame. I'm bigger now because your boy been in the gym and I seen you in the gym.
right.
And I said how it works.
Yes.
Get in that work.
It's really hot in there.
It's really hot in there. And then if y'all do want to just sponsor this lady one day, how it works, there you go. See? You see how that goes? But I used to get made fun of too because of my size, because I'm the smaller frame one. So we got big and we got small. And so my roast game was on point too. And I grew up with nothing but like men around me.
Right.
So I had no choice. And then if y'all go on my social media, y'all see a little picture of me in a chili bowl that my mama fucked up on. See, I can post that now, but back then I wouldn't be able to post it because, bro, I was like, they're going to kill me in school. Because just like you say, I was called a bully because I'm pushing back and I'm flaming you now. Because you can't have it both ways.
No, that's true.
You know what I'm saying? You can't have it both ways. So I understand where you're coming from.
And now that actually played a big part. That was one of the main things that made me, once I started to develop, because people don't realize, I feel like I just found out my niche a year ago. And I've been doing this for so long, but people don't realize me being me, that's why I call myself the real crochet, because my niche is me being me. I feel like I'm one of the most authentic influencers you're going to meet. I'm going to be honest with you. I don't lie about nothing. I ain't got nothing to hide. People make you feel like they living these lavish lives when most of them are not. Okay,
They're not.
I can tell you the truth because I'm pulling the same amount of views and numbers and all I'm getting. I can tell you the money that's being made. most of these influencers, I can tell you now, they make the YouTubing look like, oh my God, be a YouTuber, you can live your whole life on YouTube. Unless you are Funny Mike or Mr. Beast and you're pulling in millions of views per video, you cannot live off of that unless you're great with budgeting. A lot of people they try to make it, they try to feed y'all things that are not realistic. Okay. Most influencers or celebrities don't pay for anything. I've been bartering for about 5 years. I don't pay for nothing. My nails discounted, my hair is discounted. Every time I walk in a restaurant, I eat for free.
Every time.
Every time. Everywhere I go, every experience, I'm going to Beat the Bomb today. Free. Every I've been learning the business aspect of this now that I've been doing this so long, and I have started to see the real. I don't want to lie to my people. I try to tell my people the truth. No, influencers be broke for real. Okay. That's what we do. We sell a dream. I get paid to sell a dream, and I sell it well. That's basically what we do. But we not living it. Most of y'all favorite YouTubers don't have cars.
Oh, because I ain't gonna lie. I always want the personal driver, even though I do personal driving. So if you do need a personal driver, if anytime out on the weekend, I'll let you board. Cause I just don't act. I get it in.
You also got to think about it. The way the world works, you got people who will be your personal driver Monday through Friday just because you have clout and you don't have to pay them. Meaning you can still be broke.
So you no, pay me.
But I'm saying, but you have to think about it. And I'm gonna be honest, and not to spend my okay. So let me just be truthfully. I pull in 1 million views a month on Instagram. My videos from Instagram go to Facebook. Facebook probably pay about good 300-400 for 1 million views a month.
1 million views a month. So I need to write that down because.
So you have to think about that. So for people who like, oh, I'm making 10 bands, that means that you are making 60 million views a month. Your algorithm, however, RPMs do change, but your algorithm gotta be lovely for that. So you gotta think about people like Country Wayne. You watch the Country Wayne?
Man, I was on Country Wayne when he was on Facebook and he was doing the income tax.
But when you think about it, Country Wayne did a whole podcast interview where he kind of gave the sauce, but he was honest. Country Wayne said he makes 6 figures. But he also, if you go on Country Wayne stuff, Country Wayne posts 25 videos a day on Facebook and YouTube. Meaning, yes, he's making 6 figures, but he's also telling you he's making 6 figures and showing you how much work he's putting in to make it. He's dropping 25 videos a day. It's only 24 hours in a day. He's dropping 25 videos a day on Facebook and YouTube. And each video is hitting 40 to 50K per hour. That's how he's making 6 figures. But nobody wants to see it like that. You just see Country Wayne, see he got 1 million. Boom. No, I respect him because he's one of the only influencers that's telling y'all straight up, I got to do all of this to get this. No, it don't seem like a lot. That's a lot. You know how much time it would take to film 25 videos for one day?
That's at least 2 or 3 days of work.
Yeah, for one day though. So imagine you spend 3 days filming all this content just to post it in one day, and now you need 6 more days worth of content for the week though. So that means 25 times 7. This man posting 1,000 videos, almost 1,000 videos a week.
That's what he said.
That's ridiculous, but it's actually doable though. Like on my Facebook, I post 6 to 8 videos a day. And that's what started growing me. And I'm still not posting enough, but I'm posting more and I'm starting to see the increase with just an extra video. Like simple things, but it's like if you want it, you have to be dedicated to it. And I'm trying to tell people it ain't easy. Even with my normal friends, I get to the point where I'm starting to feel like I see why it's lonely at the top. Because, you got friends that call you like, oh, I want tips on how to be an actor. And then you tell them tips on how to be an actor. And then they don't follow your tips. And you be like, man, this is really what I do. I love this. And now I feel disrespected that you not taking my advice when I'm good at this. But you will go take this person's advice because they're bigger than me. I don't need you around because now you making me feel degraded to some shit I know I'm better at than you. But I'm not big enough for you to respect me. And that's where I'm getting in my life right now. I know I can do the work, but people only see numbers. My numbers, it don't matter if I have 1 million followers, my insights say 1 million every day. Like, that's a lot. That says a lot.
No, that says a lot.
My insights say 1 million. I don't have to have 1 million followers.
So what got you to the point? Because I'm gaining the more consistency in mine because I post a video a day.
Mhm.
Because me, I'm gonna be 100%. You can check any interview I ever done. I really don't like social media like that.
You post one video a day?
One video a day.
On what platform?
Instagram, and it goes automatically to Facebook.
Wow. I post 4 to 5 times a day on all platforms: Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, Facebook. And Facebook actually posts more. I have more
Oh
schedule.
my lord.
But I do go out my way to post 4 to 5 times on all platforms. And that's not including my couples pages.
How did you get to be that consistent? Was it the Country Wayne influence that you? Because I've seen many interviews with him, and he explains it. What made you get more consistent at it?
I'm gonna be honest. I've been doing it for so long. I've watched so many people blow up. I watched so many people blow up. I've been a part of too many people's journey. Like, I've been a part of so many people's story. I was Chris Sale's chef around the time that he caught. I was Chris Sale's chef when he caught that case with Parker McKenna.
Time out. This is how small the world is. Because I know what you're talking about. Because I hooped against the old boy.
And that's what I'm saying. But it's like, the world, I've been in so many different rooms to where I seen it. I'm one of those people, I don't ask for help. I'm not prideful to where I won't, but I pay attention. I don't have to ask you for help if I just sat around you in your face for 3 days. Well, with anything that I needed to see, I saw. I'm a person. I'm resourceful. I take in what's around me. A lot of people don't do that. When I first started working with Funny Mike, I didn't used to Funny Mike. Me and him never even talked for a whole period of time, and I used to just sit around him and just pay attention. Funny Mike would be sitting there like, man, TikTok just got a new update. I need to hop on that, and I'd be like, I'm hopping on it too. Like, that's really what I would do if I was around. Like right now, the World Cup is trending, and I'm around just creating like, man, I need to do a World Cup skit. I need to do a World Cup skit. I need to do one too. Like, that's just me. I'm not gonna say I ride the wave, but I would say when you're around people that you know are making moves, you need to be making those moves when they're making them. Don't wait until you see Drake dropped a new album. No, Drake probably posted that album 3 months ago and said he was finna drop a new album. You could have been already on his promo team. Like, that's literally, it's all about the what you want to do if you want it. So what made me get consistent, truthfully, is I have health issues. I'm a diabetic. I don't want to work. I do not want a job. I absolutely refuse to get a job. I have not worked a real job since 2016. That's 10 years, no job. I picked up little jobs here and there, but I always go back to being an entrepreneur. I realized once I started working for myself that this is the only way I will have the time to chase my dreams. If I get a job, I'm not gonna have the time. I gotta clock in 9 to 5 for somebody else when I need to be going 9 to 10 for myself. So I can't do that. So what made me consistent was realizing I'm broke and I gotta pay my bills and I don't want to work for nobody. I did Vlogmas one time 4 years ago, and I post every day. I never stop posting every day for Vlogmas. Vlogmas is 30 days. Every day you drop a YouTube video. Since Vlogmas 4 years ago, I never stopped posting every day. I post every day on YouTube, Monday through Friday. Every day. I've been doing it for 4 years straight. Since that one Vlogmas, I told myself if I can force myself, it takes 30 days to form a habit. If I can force myself to get to a routine to post every day during December, then why stop in January? Why stop in February? So my routine is my same routine. Every morning, I wake up at like 7 and I lay in my bed and I edit from 7 to 12 every day. My YouTube video drops at 12:15 every day, which it doesn't drop today because I'm behind a little bit, but whatever. It usually drop around this time every day, and by 11 o'clock, I've already posted my first reel of the day, first TikTok. I've already posted on Facebook, my Facebook picture. My first Facebook post is scheduled to drop at 7 a.m. every morning. Everything is scheduled. Me and my girlfriend, we sit up at night and we schedule everything at night before I go to sleep. So she'll be up scheduling Facebook and YouTube shorts for me. I'll be scheduling pictures and I'll be editing my YouTube video. Um, and if not, then I gotta do it in the morning. I do reviews, I do voiceover. So sometimes I gotta get up. So 7 to 12 is my get everything done for the day, and then after 12, then I get up and I go film for the next day. I literally do post Monday to Friday on YouTube. So literally everything that I'm recording today will be on YouTube tomorrow. That's literally how I work. I don't even also we in a time where about like raw. That over editing, that shit dead. You don't have
I've
to
been
do that no
stopped that
more.
shit. Cause I don't, me personally, cause I rock with you because you are authentic. Every time I've been around you, this will be my second time in person around you. Me and her been supposed to work, and I've been told I said that was on me because I was going through a lot of shit, and going through that shit, I can just tell y'all just how she was telling me the industry is a mirage, a bullshit,
But
because
that's where you go wrong.
and so that's why I was like, oh, okay, so it's not. I'm like, oh, and so like say shows get canceled because I am an actor. Shows get canceled, so that means we lost a payday. So that means I gotta go back and now I ain't have a nice balance on it, and I had to get my mental right.
I will say the easiest thing for me that has made content easy is you gotta figure out how to make everything content. We got jumped in November. You saw that on
Yeah,
my Instagram.
yeah, on the
We
thing,
got
I was
jumped.
looking like I was like, bro, what the?
We got real life jumped. Everybody thought it was fake because everyone know I'm a comedian. They was like, "Oh my god, this can't be real." No, it was real. I was really having to Kimbo slice a few
Cause
people.
I'm about to say I ain't never seen that energy out of her, so I was looking. I'm like, they must have really
Yeah,
fuck with her.
like
Cause
no.
I mean, cause
And I got hired to cook. I was there as the chef, and I ended up.
you
having
said
to
that
buy.
on the video.
But the thing about it is because I'm authentically me. The best thing about being a content creator is I posted it. I sure did. And then the next day, me and my girlfriend was in the ER dancing. My thing is, I posted it because they tried to post it and show me in a certain light. Since I changed my image, I want to be known as a comedian and only a comedian. So if you're gonna post me fighting, I'm going to make it funny. So I yell, but the thing around this, I was actually very traumatized from that event. And that's what I'm saying. That's where you go wrong. When you're going through stuff, people feel like that's when you're supposed to shut down with your fan base. No, that's when you're supposed to let them in. My YouTube has grown so much because my YouTube for the past 4 years, they have went through everything with me. Meaning, I end up in the hospital right now. I could be sick. I'm still gonna tell my girlfriend pick up the camera and vlog. Why? Because I tell everybody my YouTube fan base is my most genuine fan base because YouTube, they take the time to study your life. You can get on my YouTube and say something about me, they're gonna argue you down if you wrong because they don't know. They know everything I went through since I've been starting. So every accomplishment I've had has been documented on my YouTube. So when I went through getting jumped, I talked about it on my YouTube. I cried on my YouTube. It's just because that's the one platform that I feel like knows me for me. That's why I would never stop YouTube. If I ever stop skits, all of that, I feel like that's my actual family though.
Gotcha.
Because I feel like they have went through things with me. They didn't see me move when I was homeless. And that's what I'm saying. Nobody knows the stuff I go through. That whole time I was filming that movie with you, me and my girlfriend didn't have a place to live. That was another reason why I dropped out. It was like, bro, I'm doing skits every day. I done went through a lot of things and nobody knows that I be literally drowning and still will go do my content because this is my job. I can't stop working because life is getting hard. I gotta work harder. So
See, Crochet, what you just said. So basically, what you was going through, I was going through. So I've never said this on any platform, and it's cool to say it on my platform against another authentic person. So my biggest year last year. Again, you heard me on the intro on best supporting actor in the stage play. I was homeless.
yeah.
And with a family, my ad. Now, when I say homeless, I don't mean living in my car because I wasn't living in my car. It just staying with other people and had to be like, and I'm suffocating mentally because I'm like, bro, I'm like, how the I fucked up and end up in this position because of me taking full accountability on that shit.
But you did what men do.
And I shut down. And that's exactly what happened. I shut down, but the only thing I stayed consistent on was my acting. Because I was like, I didn't have enough willpower to get up and create like I really wanted to.
And I'm gonna be honest, this is why I say I'm good at spinning things. I was staying, nobody knows that whole time when I was staying with we were staying with my granny. My granny is a 2-bedroom, so literally everything in this apartment was put in one room. So we was like, I couldn't do content, I was struggling. And I was like, bro, my content is failing because I can't produce what I need at my granny house. I can't be loud. I can't disturb her peace.
Man.
All of that. So what I would do is I would get on my YouTube and complain about all my problems on my YouTube. Because why? It's still content. I'm basically sitting here like, y'all, I can't produce the content I want to produce for y'all because I'm still my granny. So right now, this is all I can do. After a while, if they really support you, they gonna still watch it. So what you and granny doing today? Like,
gotcha.
I still had to go through that. I am diabetic, and at one point I almost went to a diabetic coma. Like it was really, really, really bad. And I was honest about it. I documented the whole thing. I documented starting the GLP-1s. I documented going to the doctor. I documented everything because what you don't realize is I don't have to have 1 million subscribers to have genuine subscribers. People actually love when you're real with them. Me doing videos where I'm just doing get ready with me's and I never connect with my fan base, those are cool and all. But after a while, they gonna get tired of watching if they don't know you. So I got 15K on YouTube, but I would genuinely say if you go on my YouTube, there are no big videos. None of my videos have like 10K views or they all be like maybe 500 to 1,000, sometimes 2, 3. You know, my shorts do numbers, but I will say that's 15,000 people that enjoy watching my BS. Literally, I could vlog going to the grocery store. They're gonna watch it, and I love that because at the end of the day, it means those 15,000 people genuinely love me. So why would why would I stop?
Gotcha.
So that's what made me. I mean, all those things helped me be consistent. Once you realize, like, this not for me no more. When I don't post on YouTube for a week, I literally get DMs from my subscribers like, Crochet, you okay? You alive? And that'll motivate me like, yeah, let me go ahead and post. Even if it's just for them. Let me post for them because they miss me. Like after a while it makes you feel like powerful. Like, bro, I got some people that really care about my content. Why would I stop?
Got you. Okay. So going through the experience you went through with staying with Granny to right now, like what is like mentally, how did you get over those certain barriers? Even going through all that health stuff.
If I'm being honest, I wouldn't even say I'm over all those barriers. I still go through a lot of mental stuff in this industry every day. Because it's still hard. I'm in an industry that cares about looks, image, numbers, and all those things. And I'm just a person that wants to be authentically me and have fun doing it. I still go through all the different. I still feel small a lot. I still go through feeling belittled, degraded, disrespected a lot. Um, Sometimes boundaries is a big thing in this industry. Sometimes you have to do things you don't want to do just to make sure you can pay your bills. It's a lot of different things that I would say fluctuate. Now that I am in my own space, I ain't gonna hold you. I wish I was back at Chris. Truthfully, wholeheartedly. Why? Because yeah, I was stressed because I couldn't do certain stuff with my content, but I had more freedom to be able to just pick up and go to do certain things. Now I got bills. Now I got more reasons to go harder because now I got bills I need to pay. But them bills limit what you can do too. I remember a couple years ago I watched Kevin Hart said that for a long time he slept on somebody's couch for 6, 7 months until he figured it out. A lot of like people who had their success story did it that way. Why? Because the best way to get to where you're trying to go is to cut your losses. Cut everything that you can't afford. If I couldn't afford this apartment right now and I had the opportunity to go to ATL and sleep on somebody's couch, knowing that they could take me to Tyler Perry Studios and all of these other doors, I would take it. Why? Because me staying here to pay my bills is actually something that's gonna hold me back. That's something that's gonna make me keep working, but there's also something that's gonna limit me when it's time to get up and go. And a lot of people, that's where they miss their opportunities. I am appreciative to have a girlfriend who is understanding that she know everybody in my family know my career come first. I've been doing this for 10 years, and I'm tired. I mean, I'm not gonna say I'm tired of doing it, but you get tired of doing it with nothing in return. So my whole family know if I get if Tyler Perry call right now, I'm out of here.
Shit.
I'm out of here.
Me and you both.
I'm out of here, but I'm not gonna forget where I came from. But I'm for sure getting up immediately and going, like because that's what I've been working hard for, and I feel like yeah, all my dreams are gonna come into fruition. But like I said earlier, I just figured out my niche, and now that I figured out my niche, it actually has made me more excited about what I want to do because for a long time I kept making myself just this BBW influencer, but then I realized that's not why I'm popular. I am popular because I'm a big girl, but I'm not popular because I'm a big girl. I'm popular because I'm a big girl who has personality. Yeah. I realized that my niche has nothing to do with anything besides my personality. I'm a personality. And it took me a while to realize that because I was like, I'm not just a BBW influencer because I don't even do all big girl content. I do content about me being me. So I was like, I think I'm just more of a personality that I could end up being like a TV host or having a TV show or like a like Grammys host, like like a person
you got the energy,
a spokesperson. I feel like that's more my niche. So I feel like I would love that because I mean I could damn near go any way with that. Like if I wanted to do sports, I could be a funny sports forecaster. I could be a TV host. I could still do my cooking show. It's like so many lanes that being a personality can take you. So that is where I'm focusing my stuff now. I just want to be known for being me. Mm-hmm. So then I get opportunities that require having image,
Question now. So you started off as a chef. Mm-hmm. Do you still like? Where is it at with the love of like being a chef and content creator? Where we at with that?
I still am a chef. I'm still cater. I actually cater. I'm actually catering a wedding in 2 weeks. Okay. I still cater, but I will say with catering is not as important as it was at first, and that's because with me becoming a popular influencer, I became a liability. Meaning, in the past, I've actually had people book me just because of who I am, book me just to get me there, and now I have a fan base. I can't just come to your house and cook for you and not have security or certain things now. So that kind of made me have to go more the private chef route. So now I still cook and I still cook for celebrities and stuff like that. But like if you wanted to book me because I know you, I would do it. But when strangers want to book me, they either gotta pay that I'm a celebrity chef fee on top of it, I'm an influencer and this is a liability, or it's gonna have to be in like a catering big setting. I won't do personal cooking in nobody's house anymore.
Gotcha.
Because it's a liability. Now I'm a risk. I could get there and you could want to film me. You could want to record me because now I go viral. Now, you could be a fan and hire me just because you're a fan of me and I get there and the whole time you being fanned out and weird. Like, it varies. So I had to take that into precaution because I used to live too. I used to be a Lyft driver in my spare time when I needed extra money.
Shit, hey.
I had to slow down on that shit. Yeah, but now people get in my Lyft and be like, you that girl that people funny money. Why are you a Lyft driver? I had you, man. You'll be surprised. People like, I saw your name and I was like, it couldn't be that crochet. And I'd be like, yeah. You gonna get in to close my door or?
People don't understand, bro. Just because you have popularity don't mean you always have funds.
Right.
Like, y'all be.
I go viral. Them numbers not in my bank account. They on Instagram. Like until I got $1 million in my account.
Yeah, I'm gonna be doing what I gotta do because I don't know how many times you've done it. I've had a show, and this is when I'm going through the season I went through last year. Even my biggest in acting, I was going through a season where I went to a show, and right after that show, I'm exhausted, tired. I went to Uber.
No, it's been times where I literally went to events and had no money. Or I ain't gonna lie, this is why I tell people, bro, being an influencer, people wouldn't understand how stuff works. I've been genuinely broke, but knew that every event I was going to was free. So I could have no money in my account, but go to the club and they're gonna give me a bottle. and I'm gonna post it and I'm gonna promote it, and y'all thinking I'm just spending all that money all the time. I don't even have gas, but because I know that money is numbers to certain people, I can get whatever I need, but I may not actually have whatever I need. Like people don't even understand. There's been times where I didn't have to lift and didn't go to a show right before, or me and my girlfriend have to lift, or my girlfriend has missed some of my shows because she would be lifting while I'm at my shows. I was backstage at the Day 26 concert and my girlfriend was lifting because she didn't want me to miss it. But truthfully, we didn't have the money for me to go. Like for me to go. Thankfully, I ended up VIP and I had to, do what I had to do. But if that wasn't the case, I wouldn't have been able to go because I really couldn't afford the ticket.
People don't understand, man. Blessings come crazy. Like blessings come crazy. Like we do a lot of stuff that people be like, "What y'all still?" Yes, bro. Like yes, until you make it to where you really want to make it, you gotta grind.
And I ain't gonna lie, being a content creator will open some doors for you. If you good at it and you do it right, it will open doors for you. Like even being a celebrity chef, I went to the Millennium Tour last year, backstage for free. Backstage back there in the Millennium last year, and it was literally just because I know Rick Ross security guard.
What?
But that's another thing that I've realized. I told you I feel like I get a lot of hate in this industry because people feel like I get handouts. It's not that I get handouts. Rapport matters. A lot of people forget that I was a celebrity chef before I started trying to be a celebrity. So I already knew a lot of people from cooking. I used to cook for Just Hilarious. I cooked for DCM Fly. I cooked for Chico Bean. I cooked for Chris Sales, Armand and Trey. I cooked for T.I.'s kids. I cooked for um, the Westbrook sisters. I cooked for Haha Davis. I cooked for Dan Rue. I cooked for Tony Rock. I cooked for Rito Brown, Lenny Outsey, Bobby J, Flash Gotti. I've cooked for a lot of people. I'm actually still friends with a lot of those people. I just don't use them. Me and Bobby J, that's like my brother. We talk all the time. I can call this man for anything in the world, but I never call him for content. Why? Because what people don't realize is that's fake. If I go to Drake concert, I post a picture with Drake, everybody gonna like it because I was with Drake. They don't even know him. I asked for a picture. Versus, I could be with Drake backstage every concert and never post it. Why? Because that's a real relationship. I don't post a lot of the celebrities I'm cool with because I have real relationships with them. Bobby would literally call me and be like, "Sis, I've been seeing everything you've been doing and I'm so proud of you. Keep going." Like, and it'd be like, that to me is so refreshing because you on Wild 'N Out. And you don't have to post that on Instagram to get
Wild 'N Out, famous actor, all
right.
that. And he got jokes. Oh
right.
my god.
You don't have to tell the world that I'm doing for me to have gratification. You feeling that way makes me have gratification because at the end of the day, knowing that you're really watching me and you're really seeing the progress and saying like you hope the one day we in the same rooms is amazing because people don't realize that a lot of those people respect you more if you grind
and work for it.
Work for it without using them. I'm cool with Slink Johnson, Black Jesus. Every time he come to Houston, we talk. We have smoke sessions. I've never done content with this man. And he's hilarious. He's a comedian. Never done content with him. Why? Because I value the relationship I have with him. I value being able to call him and ask him for help and knowing he's going to do it because he know I don't want nothing from him. A lot of people don't realize that will get you further. So people thinking, oh, everything I've done has been handed to me. No. I never use people. Rick Ross, security guard, just happened to know that I'm in Houston. I didn't hit him up. He hit us up. Like, hey, you want to go to Millennium Tour? We here. Give me your names. Y'all can pull up backstage and just come to the back gate. And I'm gonna meet y'all at the gate. Real relationships matter. Real relationships matter. I didn't even want to go to the tour. I wasn't even interested. But I mean, I would say this, and that's the lie. A lot of people say, a lot of influencers say, no, I couldn't afford the tickets. I'll be honest. I was not going to pay for them tickets. I just was not.
I ain't gonna lie. I look at prices like, because one thing, I don't care if I have $1 million or $1. I'm always going to be this. Frugal, cheap, whatever you want to say.
Oh, I'm be honest. Being an influencer made me cheaper because now I can look at a price. My friend can say, oh, we going out. It's $35. What? Girl, I got connections. Let me see how I can get in here for free. Now I do feel cheap, but it's not because I am. It's because I know that I have the ability to use what I got to get what I want. Like, Yeah, no, you be like, girl, we finna go to the escape room. Which one? Let me go ahead and DM them real quick and tell them I do a review. Because I'm not paying. I don't. Like, if I want to go somewhere, I really will go try to get a review and get it for free first. And if I can't and I really want to go, then I pay for it. But if not, we're going to move on to the next thing. Eventually, they'll come around. So, I don't know. Like, that's just been something that works for me. So, a lot of people, I do get a lot of hate because of that. Even with my new song, I just dropped a new song.
Yeah, well, can you spit a little bars?
Oh my god, I just dropped a song, y'all, called Shake That Fupa. It's a Pop That remix with me and Lil Zach the DJ, okay? So if y'all heard it, it's on Apple Music, but if you haven't heard it, it's like Shake That Fupa, jump through titty, shake that fupa, pop through
I got a
titty,
question.
shake that fupa. You gotta listen to it.
I seen because you put out a casting call. Because you want people, you looking for the big girls.
I am.
She looking for the big girls.
Because for some reason, big girls do not want to work with me, y'all. Wow. And I think I know what it is, though. And I'm gonna be honest, because I'm genuine. This is why I be so hard when I go through these things. Like, bro, you could just tell me. I have actual friends that are plus size that don't like my content because they feel like my content is degraded to plus size girls, which is crazy because it's not. But I realize that everybody's confidence is different. I may feel confident eating a Twinkie walking down the street in a bathing suit with my rolls hanging out because I don't care what you think of me. But you have some girls that don't see that as confident. They see it as degrading. And I had to realize the only reason you see it as degrading because you don't have the confidence to do it. But that doesn't mean that you're not confident in something within yourself. That just means that your level of confidence isn't the same as mine. So I've come into that with a lot of big girls that I've been trying to work with. I'm not. You have two types of big girls when it comes to content that I feel. You got the meatballs, the ones that will do anything. They do not care. They don't care about how they look. They don't care about their image. They just gonna do it because that's what's making the money. And then you got the the pretty big girls, the model types. You know, you see the ones that just do the pictures. They look good. They only want to be IG models. That's it. I feel like I'm in the middle. I feel like some of my videos I may look a mess and I may be carefree, but I feel like when I go out, I look good. So it's like that's why I be confused when big girls don't like my content, but I also understand that you may not be as confident to do what I do, but that don't mean that I won't. That don't mean that we can't still work together. That don't mean that I won't find something we can do. My point is to promote body positivity, whatever that looks like to me and to you. If you feel like it doesn't make you feel positive showing your roles, then okay, we can do a get ready with me. We can do other content. But I'm not gonna water down my confidence for people who are not as confident as me. Because that's something that I've run into a lot. People may say, well, I don't think that you should do that. That makes me feel degraded. Well, you're degrading me technically, because it's not fair for you to tell me what makes you feel degraded when I'm the one taking the risk. I go viral every day. I have to read 10,000 of comments talking about how fat I am. Nobody can tell me what content is good for me. If I'm the one that have to take the hit every time, that doesn't even make sense. So I really do struggle finding big girls. So if you're a big girl and you want to work with me here in Houston, hit me up. You know, I'm also starting my own content group right now.
I'ma send she's an actor. She's an actor. She's funny as fuck. Like her name is Lauren. I'ma send her to you. And because me and her gonna do something too.
Right.
Because I ain't gonna lie, I don't mind working with big girls, and then big girls are funny as fuck. Alright. And then they are like, man, nothing wrong with no BB, dog.
I don't understand what a lot of people got the big girl hate, and I don't get it.
I'm sorry. I love a confident big girl. I just love a confident woman in general. I love a confident woman. Say that this woman ain't attractive. You might not look too attractive, but her confidence is right there. I'll say, she confident and she wear it.
And that's true, and that's what people don't understand. Like, your confidence play a big part, and I also feel like that was something for a long time that I battled with. People don't realize, like I said, I wasn't confident in the beginning. A lot of it used to be, I used to have to like literally have conversations with myself before I walk into a video because I may not feel confident today. I may not feel pretty today, and I'm walking in like, okay, Krishan. You already know when you get in here, everybody's gonna expect you to be super active, super energetic, super confident. So just prepare yourself for everything people finna say to you. Yeah, it may hurt you, just don't worry about it. Get in there and do what you have to do. And if your feelings are hurt, deal with it off camera. And that's literally what I tell myself all the time because I had to accept the fact that Everywhere we go, we in the whole culture right now. Everywhere I go,
Woo!
everywhere I go, there's gonna be smaller girls. There's gonna be half dressed. That's gonna look better than me, dressed better, be smaller than me. They gonna get the attention. Big girls don't normally get attention, and if we do, it's because we're big or we're fuckable. A lot of people don't. A lot of people don't like to say that.
Ooh,
A lot of dudes, a lot of people like big girls
really?
because they feel like big girls are easy. So big girls are known for being go on go. They
Hold on,
don't
for real?
go.
That's like a serious thing.
That's the thing. A lot of people will go for a big girl because they feel like they're gonna be able to smash her soon. They're like ASAP. Because most big girls, it's a lack of confidence thing that people associate with big women. So a lot of big girls have came off in the past easy. And I'm not gonna lie, I'm friends with a lot of big girls, and I feel like they're very easy. And I feel like a lot of it has to do with self esteem. But until you ready to recognize that, you're not gonna know. Because I'm a big girl. If me and my girlfriend break up right now, I'm not gonna say that I wouldn't go through that. Oh my God, who's gonna want me now? Because that's a real thing. Because it's like the world has made us feel like nobody wants somebody plus size. So a lot of big girls will go for who goes for them. But that's something that I'm not about that, and that's something that I've been advocating to break because I see a lot of big girls that do that, and they don't realize they're doing it because we in this whole culture we're being over freaked out and over like easy is okay, but you don't realize that you're degrading yourself based on how you feel about yourself. And it took me a while to realize that within myself because I definitely had a whole phase for sure. I definitely had a easy phase, but it took me realizing that like I actually felt really basically I had to degrade myself to realize I was degrading myself. I
Mm,
had to wake up one day and just feel like, why am I letting these people touch me? Like, and then energy is a thing. Like,
it is.
one summer I was really, really depressed, and I ain't gonna lie, I slept with a lot of people one summer. That one summer I was really depressed, and I did a lot of stuff, and I just could not get out of that depression. And I had to realize, bro, I done picked up a lot of energy this summer. I ain't never gonna be okay. I don't know what none of these people was going through, and then start unfolding these people. This person suicidal. This person lost their grandma. This
Oh,
person. Now I'm walking around trying to figure out why I'm feeling like this, and it's because I didn't laid with all these energy vampires and let them suck the goodness out of me to feel better. And now I feel what they feeling, and that matters. Like, and now you feeling low, and then I felt unclean, and just it was just a lot of things. But it's like these are things that I learned within the past year. Like it took me bettering myself to realize it. I started going to the gym. I didn't realize going to the gym would really change your mental. It has changed my mental so much to the point that I basically have no friends now. Truthfully, I'm down to like 3 friends. But that's just because the more I get better mentally, the more you see the evils in other people,
mm,
the bads in other people. The more the more you pray and get closer to God, the more certain things just come out. And you be like, dang, I didn't realize that we was really doing demonic stuff. Like you won't see it for real until you're not part of it. It's like now I'm looking in the mirror at things I was doing just a year ago. Like, that's crazy. And that is something that I feel is a major thing, especially in this industry. And the more you grow in this industry, the more you have to have discernment within yourself. You have to stay locked in with yourself. If you lose yourself in this industry, it's over. It's over. You're gonna become a puppet.
and I feel that. I feel that 100% because me myself, before I even entered this, because I knew what realm I was entering in, I told the people around me, I said, man, keep me grounded. Don't let me get to that. That's why I always stay grounded. That's why all this stuff
Mhm.
I see, and I see it for what it is. I don't see it for the glitz and glamour
Yeah.
and all that stuff. I just see it at face value, just straight in my face with it. So that's why it was like I always tell people, I say I'm not an industry person. I'm a real person. Like I'm not industry at all.
Yeah, because I ain't gonna lie, it do get to the point where it gets it gets hard to decipher. Right now we are definitely in an era. Houston has become a hub for celebrities, for creators, and all of that. But outside of that, it's become a hub for evil, and people don't notice that. The more everybody want to be in one place, the more there's negativity in that place. Um, I don't know if you know what a mosh pit is.
Yes, 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 yes.
Houston's become a mosh pit for creators. What happens in mosh pits? People
Fire.
get stepped on.
Yeah.
That's what this has become. Houston has become a mosh pit of everybody trying to climb to the top. But as everybody's trying to climb to the top, everybody's putting each other down. So ain't nobody making it.
Crab in the
That's
bucket.
why nobody's making it. But what's crazy is if you notice that you gotta leave where you from and where you comfortable. You are not going. Being uncomfortable helps you get comfortable. Everybody in Houston got comfortable. We gotta go. Travis Scott didn't blow up in Houston. He left. Megan Thee Stallion, she was known here, but she left and became Megan the International Stallion. You know, like you gotta leave. You gotta get out your comfort zone. And that's kind of something that's been on my mind. Like
Dipping.
I'm scared. Like I ain't gonna lie, that's a fear. I'm scared to leave.
I ain't gonna lie. So me and the goddess, we went to go see Wale for our birthday in Austin, and I was in Austin because she said she always wanted to move to Austin. So I'm just going down there. I'm looking, I'm peeping. I'm like, just trying to peep the energy and stuff. See, maybe one day because I knew Austin was high, so I'm thinking, ain't gonna move to Austin.
I mean, Austin higher than Houston.
Yeah. Yeah, but the energy was a little bit different out there, though. It wasn't like this.
I'm gonna be honest. I feel like Houston is such a fast city that you can't relax here. Houston is so on go, on go, on go. And it's crazy. I went to New Orleans for a week and I swear that whole week I was in New Orleans, I felt so at peace and refreshed. It was like, it's 2:00, but I laid down, got back up. It's 3:00. Where is the time's not moving out here. And it's just because I realized your environment matters. Why do you think a lot of people leave their hometown just to have a peaceful life?
Shit.
Just to go and live. I would literally leave Houston just to go somewhere like that. You would go to Arizona or something and just give me a little cottage and just be somewhere in the heat, ducked off and doing my same content. But I wouldn't have to worry about the noise around me no more because I wouldn't be around what I got to keep up with. Now, people don't realize a lot of the stuff that we stress about is our environment. Think about it. We wouldn't care about shoes, cars, and all of that if everybody around us didn't have it. It wouldn't matter. That's why for a long time I wanted to move to Thailand. I really did. Because, bro, those people literally get up and ride bikes to go get food every day. I could wear sundresses like this every day and not care about my image and still be a full-time content creator and just live freely. Like, that just sounds like a different level of peace.
It's kind of crazy. My God, it said Korea. I was like, what? But me personally, I know I'm gonna stay abroad one day.
And one day I'm gonna stay abroad. Do you know in Thailand you could get a 3-bedroom house with a pool for like $800 a month?
I need to move to Thailand.
Like $800 a month. That's
because you can shoot content anywhere.
Exactly.
Shit,
and I follow people who left. The only issue will be the culture shock. I do feel that if I ever moved abroad, I'm not coming back. Because coming back would stress me out. Because we would go over there, live at peace, and then come back and be so behind.
And be in hell.
Come back and be the lamest loser that ever touched Houston. Because I would be behind. I wouldn't be up with fashion. I wouldn't be up with nothing. Probably have my same phone for 5 years, never care, never think about it. Be living a nice luxury life for the low. Then come out here and everybody got iPhone 25s.
Goddamn, sure.
Tesla 2029s, and I'm out here riding a bike. Like,
at peace though.
I would be at peace, but it's like people don't realize a lot of our stress comes from our environment. It has nothing to do with actual life. People are like, oh, life is expensive. Yeah, it is. Life is very expensive, but life wouldn't be expensive if you didn't need a chain around your neck because everybody else need one. Life wouldn't be expensive if you didn't need new shoes every 2 days because everybody else got them. Life is expensive because we have to keep up. That's what's making it expensive.
So, Krishay, before we get out of here, I always end like this. What advice would you give somebody in the content world that's just getting into it? Are they just going through their journey like we've been going through our journey? Like, what advice would you give them, especially the mental aspect of it? What advice would you give them?
If you're trying to be a content creator or influencer or anything in that lane, period, artist, actress, whatever, best advice is stay true to yourself always. Don't lose yourself trying to keep up with what other people feel like is important. Your time will come. If you feel like you're not doing something properly, you don't always have to change. You learn to make alterations. Learn to what they call it, customize your career to fit what you want it to fit and still blend. So if you once you figure out how to customize what you do to where you can do it every day, you'll succeed. I feel like never give up and realize that you don't need a million people to support you. 50 people in this space is a lot of people.
You need 50 loyal ones. That's all you
Right.
really need.
That's all you need.
Give me 50 loyal ones, I'm good.
Because people, you have to realize it. We don't think about what 100 people look like. But 100 people right now in my face, that's a lot of people. So you have to realize that sometimes you don't need a pack of people to be successful. Sometimes you just need those few that's gonna support you through it all, and then that's all it takes.
All right, y'all. I forgot to ask this question. Are you going to DreamCon?
I don't know. I ain't gonna lie. I did apply for the DreamCon influencer thing. I don't know if I'm gonna get it, but I was trying to figure that out. Everybody told me I should go.
Because
If I go, I'm gonna go one day because the tickets is high.
Because it's always been like I always want to go to DreamCon because one day I'm gonna go for sure. Because I seen my Ron Wood visuals. Make sure y'all go support my brother, man. He was there last year at DreamCon, and he does like videography and stuff like that. And he got in with a medium pass. I said, damn. I said, I might need to go look into that because I really want to go and enjoy the experiences because they had parties and all that
I
shit.
might need to do that because I definitely be getting into media, getting a lot of events.
You know what I'm saying?
A lot of events.
So yeah, I just want to ask you that.
If I do go, I'm going as a fat ass Pokemon.
What Pokemon? Jigglypuff?
Jigglypuff. No. Yeah, because unfortunately, a lot of people used to call me that in high school.
For real?
Yeah. Jigglypuff. And my favorite color is pink.
You do rock the pink a lot.
Exactly. So I might as well.
Shit, I go as Squirtle.
I can see it.
Squirtle. Alright. Charmander. I ain't gonna lie, Charmander was my shit.
I'm crying.
Digimon, yeah, I'm a nerd. Yep, it's like that. But y'all, we about to head up out this thing. So, peace. You know, love, because this is the most important thing, because this will actually change the world, y'all. Not money. This. This for real.
Peace, love, and his knees need elbow grease.
I really do, because why she put me out like that? Damn! It was supposed to, well, they probably seen it in the camera. Don't give a fuck. I don't care. They fuck it. 2 tears in the bucket, fuck it. And hair grease. We out. Get up.
Yeah, look, she was too comfortable.
Oh, shit, okay. Are they watching on YouTube? What's up?
Well, that's probably really going to be interesting.
And